doesn't have a camera.
Sorry,
Hi.
that was rude.
Good morning.
Hi. We're too much. Hi, everyone. This is Design Tips and Giggles with
Pam.
Beth Ann, but I'm
I'm
Pam. Yeah, we're a little confusing. If
um,
you don't get that, we are confusing. We're
mhm,
good. We're good at
yeah.
that. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So today, well, every Tuesday, the last Tuesday of the month, we do Q&A. So today we're going to do some questions that have come in, and yeah, and if you have questions, please put in the chat. Please, please, please.
Yeah.
And because you guys showed up, we want to answer your questions as well.
Hmm.
All right. So good morning.
Good morning. Yay, yay. I'm excited.
Right. Did you see that Lynn ordered the bunny bird?
I love that for her.
I think she might be a little addicted now.
Dude, have you seen the bunny bird, Pam? Have you seen it? Oh my gosh. It's the cutest thing. That I think that's a great bird to be like, okay, I'll buy the birds. That's a good one to start with.
Okay, well, I will be going to Target at some point, I see. Okay. All right. Yes. Yes,
It's
it is the reward. You're worth far more than $5, girl. All right. I'm going to let you know. Far more.
That's silly.
You're too cute. But yeah, that's my reward too. That's why I haven't gotten any for a while. I didn't have reason.
Oh,
I didn't
every
have a
credit.
reason.
Like I should be rewarded because all my children are alive. I should be rewarded because I haven't, I don't know. I can't even think of what I should be rewarded for, but I should. And
Well,
that's
you
not,
haven't knocked any teeth out this week.
I I haven't. Although I took my daughter to the doctor or to the dentist, and they said that they need to take some of her baby teeth because they're just not coming out. So I was like, "Does this count for me? Like that I'm taking them out because I'm paying for them?" And she's like, "No." But now
Oh.
she keeps telling everyone, she's like, "I have to have 3 teeth surgically removed." It's like, you're not gonna have a surgery. They're just whatever.
She's pretty proud of that. Let her have that.
Yes, yes. She's very proud of it. You have 3 teeth surgically removed.
So funny. Okay, so if you do have questions, please put in the chat. But we do have a couple. Did you want to start?
I can. I can.
Okay,
I can. So
sure.
a question that we get a lot is about copyright and how to
Yeah.
avoid copyright. And especially at the beginning of March is Dr. Seuss, like read across America and all that good stuff. And like we get people who are like, is this okay? Which I understand because there's clip artists making it and there's like it's trending. So obviously people are searching for it on Teachers Pay Teachers. So you're like, I want to get in on that. Please don't. They are very, very protective of their copyright.
Yeah.
Dr. Seuss and Read Across America, which is Dr. Seuss, by the way. And Cat in the Hat, One Fish, Two, anything, Dr. Seuss, I would avoid. Same thing as like Disney, they're
Yeah.
like super protective and they will and have come after people for, a $3 product on Teachers Pay Teachers. So I would
Well,
avoid it if at all possible. Well, I mean, no, you should avoid it because it is possible and you should.
same
Absolutely.
with Etsy though too. Correct? Like
Yeah.
just stay away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's Etsy will take it down as well, even if you don't mean to, like me. uh,
We were beginners when things, I think we all got what was it? The
Elf on a
the elf.
Shelf.
Yeah. I got hit with a couple years ago. Don't do the elf on the shelf. And
Yeah,
it
me too.
really wasn't the elf on the shelf. It was a little bit uglier. But
Oh,
right? Like,
know,
come on now.
just an elf. There might be a shelf,
No. But just don't
but
do it.
apparently they thought that was Elf on a Shelf enough, and they took. And I was really sad because I was like starting. It was like my second December, so I was like 14 months in, and I had this product, and I was super excited about it. I was like, it's great. It made like $200 that first time. I was like, I'm amazing. And then Etsy took it down, and I was like, no, I have to make my own products and make my own $200.
Right.
Didn't like it.
Yeah. So rude, but hey, that's the rules, the rules, the rules, the rules.
And I always compare it to like running a red light because you
Yep.
can. There's nothing stopping you from running a red light. If no one's
Right.
around, there's nothing stopping you. But when you get caught,
Then you're
it's
stopped.
funny. And so you could break the rules if you want to, but just and other people are doing it, but I would not do that
There
ever.
you go.
So
All
that's
right.
what because people are like, I see everyone else is doing it. And it's like, well, if everyone else was jumping off the cliff, would you?
No, no,
Little,
no,
little...
no. All right. Okay. Do you want to keep going or do you want to go back and forth?
Oh, you can go. You want to go? You can
You want
go.
to go? I'll go. Okay.
All right.
So I'll go. So God, you're so cute. I got this question. this bird. I love this bird.
I just love it so much.
So let's do a simple one and then I'll do the other one in a bit. So got a question about, well, how do I get the colors from a photo to the on Canva? So let me go ahead and your bird needs its own, sorry, your bird needs its own Stanley Cup. It sure does.
I have a
Okay.
bird on Stanley Cup.
All right, I'm going to go to screen share. I'm going to go to Canva.
Canva. This is good because I'm making some plastic decor and I would love to pull the colors from the pictures that I'm using, the clip art that I'm using.
Right. That's what I use it mainly for. Hide. Do you guys see my Canva? Yeah.
I see Canva. Yeah.
You do? Okay.
I do.
All right. Because I cannot see it. I don't have it that way today. Okay. So I am going to just open up a new thing here. Facebook. And let's see. I'm just going to pick something for my uploads. All right. Let's pick this one.
Ginger snap. That is so pretty.
Right? Okay. So this has a lot of colors and like maybe you come across it and you're like, oh, I like all the colors that go with this. And so I use this trick with a lot of my product stuff. So all right, let's go ahead and take out the background. What is this? This is a new thing. What is this?
To edit an image, you need web glue. Not enabled. I can't edit my phone.
Okay. I will work on that later. That's a new thing for me. I'm always able to do this.
I didn't want to edit that photo. Okay. fine.
All right.
Oh,
Same thing. That is so.
that is weird. I mean, but you'll be able to still pick up the colors from it, right?
It's not allowing me to.
Oh,
Yeah. See?
I thought you.
Okay, let me go. Hold on. Let me go here. And then, okay, here we go. Never mind. It's still early here, guys. Still early.
Okay, this is your first.
That threw me off. That threw me off. Okay.
Ooh.
So you put a photo in here. We won't worry about the background. And I want to grab the colors. So right here it says photo colors. So they grabbed, 5 of them, which is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And what you can do is, there we go.
Hmm.
And that looks good. But what if we want to put a color that we don't even see in the photo colors down here, which I want this teal or this blue, and they're not right here.
They're
So I'm going
not.
to go up to this plus sign, add new color. I'm going to go to the eyedropper, and I'm going to bring that eyedropper over here and pick the color.
Ooh.
Right?
I like it too.
And then we can do it. Let's do it again. Eyedropper. Let's grab that yellow. See, it would have looked really good if I didn't have this background, but we'll work on it. We're good. We're fine.
It'll be fine. So how do I
Yeah.
how do where they stay in your document colors up there? Because when you changed it to the orange, the blue disappeared. So how do
Yes,
you
it sure did. So what I would do is just grab another one, grab the picture again. Go up here, and then you just have to get little, you just have to figure out which one you want, but then you can also put little shapes in here just to make sure you have the colors.
Okay, so you just have to somewhere on
you
your
just have to keep them somewhere up. Let's see here. This is what you can do. Let's see here. This is how I make branding boards.
cool.
Okay, so let's work on these colors. So this one we'll keep as that because that's the color. Let's pick another one. All right, let's see here. This one and one more. I'll get. And then I'm going to show you something else that's kind of fun that if you don't know about. One more color. Okay, well, whatever. Whatever. that ain't going. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
So now you have the colors up in the document. We have photo colors here. So you have a wide range of colors that you can use. But if you click on one of these up here, and it goes to the slider and it says solid color. But then if you want to check out the gradient, you can also do that. They preload a couple colors, but you can easily change that real quick by the eyedropper again. And you just go up there and pick that color, take that one out, and there you have some gradient going on. And
Look
you
at
can
that.
do that with every single color that's up here, the gradient. So it's really cool to play with. These are, let's see here. Yeah. What?
And you can add a new color. That's fun.
Yeah, you can add as many colors as you want. Let's see here. I'm going to add one more.
Go to Canva.
There we go.
Let me make a gradient. Hold on.
Isn't that pretty? That you can do that. Okay, so that is how you take a picture and grab the colors. You use the eyedropper. The eyedropper. This right here. Okay. All right. Coming back.
Okay. What is going on with yours? Everybody's pink.
Yeah, this is very weird here. Let me get out of, wow, and you're sideways. This is fun, guys. This is awesome. Okay. You know what? Every time I go blur, something weird goes on in my computer. So I'm going to head out and come back in, okay? All right.
Okay.
Wow. I'm going to make you host so that I don't, there we go.
All right.
All right. I'll be back.
All right, everyone.
Don't talk bad about me, okay?
Oh, come on.
All right.
You never let us have. I'm just
I'll
over
watch
here.
the replay.
All right, I'm gonna, well, she left. Okay, well, hi, everyone. Okay, so we were talking about, she was talking about gradients and colors and pulling colors from, that's so fun. I was just over on, I just went to Canva and I was playing with doing that myself. But so another question that we get asked literally all the time is how to find clip art. So I'm going to show you what I do because it's my favorite thing in the entire world. And Pam's back. Hi, Pam.
Hey. Okay.
We're
yeah. What'd you say about me?
Well, I was just talking about how you encouraged me to go to Canva and play with things and not pay attention to what we were doing. So I got lost, but it's fine. It's fine.
I encouraged that.
Yeah, because you find all these fun things to do in Canva, and then I have to go do that.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yep. Yeah. So every time I put blur on in my computer, something weird goes on. So that's why you get to see everything in my background. Okay, people, that is why. Okay. All right.
Okay.
What you gonna, oh, and I want to shout out to someone that is in here. Veronica, hi. Good to see you on here.
Hi, thank you.
Okay. So we got that question down. That's gone. That's gone.
All right. It's done. Can't have this anymore. Okay.
Your turn.
I was going to show people how to find clip art because I get that question all the time as well.
Yes.
And I put that in my my membership. I talked about finding clip art, and I actually find the clip art for you because I love doing it so much that I'm like, oh, okay, you guys need help finding clip art? Let me do that for you. So you can just go to the search bar on TPT and look at that. Dr. Seuss is trending. And I bet there's Dr. Seuss. You know what? Let's find some Dr. Seuss clip art that we can't use. You just click on whatever it is, or you can also just click on nothing and it will take you to this screen and you just scroll down to show all resource type and you go to clip art. And then it shows you everything that's like trending. And this is by relevance. So it's like what people are searching for and buying right now. You can also
Dang.
go free and find things like these 48 Dr. Seuss backgrounds that you can't use because, yep. And all these things. So what I would do is I would just take off the Dr. Seuss bit right here, which you could just go like this, I guess. And it'll take you to free and then Clipart. And then I always go to most recent and find some Clipart, which this person used AI. Look at that, that's cute. And then this is like bunnies. And you can find stuff that's cute. Another thing that I like to do that I don't think I've shown people how to do this part, but you can come here to like the subjects and you can pick different subjects that you like. Like I like to do like seasonal. So
Yeah.
what's spring? Well, yeah, let's do spring because I like spring. And then you'll get the promoted stuff. And you'll get the like new stuff. But once you get into like a subject, you can go back to relevance or like best selling, and you'll get stuff like build a flower. And this one, I think I've used this like 6 times in products.
So question on that, even though that looks like Peeps, is it still okay to use that one?
I don't know that Peeps is Peeps trademarked. Yes. Oh, well, then you probably should not do that.
Because it even says Peeps in the
title.
description. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, well, I guess you shouldn't use that. I don't know that I actually listed anything. See, that's a time when it's good when you make things and then you don't list it for like a year. And then you don't accidentally infringe on somebody's trademark. So yeah. There's all
but
these
those are cute. Those little bunnies.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then these ones are like surprise. You find out what it is when you click on it. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but it'll be cute, I'm sure. Oh, I've already downloaded it. I don't know what it is. And if you see a surprise one, usually if you go to the reviews, people talk about it in a way that you can figure out what it is.
Okay.
Like they were engaged and had no trouble. Okay, that's not full. That's not English, so I can't understand it. But usually there's something. Apparently not today. All right, never.
Well,
mind.
because you're talking about it, of course not. But it does say summer activities, so maybe some summery stuff.
For all
That's
parts
kind of cool. I like surprises.
I like surprises too. Now I need to know what it is though. So
you're really gonna find that in your new computer. You're really gonna find. Yeah, she did.
Well, I have to extract it, and then we're gonna show it to me, and then okay. So if I wanted this to be bigger, oh, view. Okay, extra large. Oh, they're feet.
Flip-flops. Yep, there we go.
Oh, those are cute. Look at those little flip-flops. That's fun.
And so those ones were free Clipart. Yeah. So Beth, I have to say, since being in your universe, your world here, I have downloaded several teacher pay teacher Clipart. Like I never thought about going there for Clipart at all.
Yeah.
And now I do. Like I check that before I go to Creative Fabrica, which is my #1 Clipart. Just if I'm working on something particular that I feel like it would come from teacher pay teacher. So
Creative Fabrica is another awesome place to find Clipart. You're right.
Yes.
For this, I have a hard time. I've been having a hard time finding things on Creative Fabrica lately because like all the graphics are just like, I don't know. I'm just not a fan lately. That's fun. Look at that. Editable postcards. I've never seen that before.
Editable postcards. Oh, okay. That's in Studio, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm trying to learn Studio a little bit, but yeah, those are, and then, yep.
Editable templates. Oh, we should look at that sometime.
Yeah, we should. All right.
All right, we'll add that to our list.
All right.
Okay,
But this is included with when you pay for Crave Fabrica. This is one tool that I will pay the yearly one all the time.
Oh yeah,
All the time.
all the time.
Yeah, it's like $3.99 a month now. I think at the end of this month it will bump up, but not too much at all.
Yeah, no. And they run sales all the time. So
all the time.
Just yeah. Okay, so what I do to find clip art here is I go to illustrations.
Yep.
And man, I usually have to like type in what I want. Like let's do peeps, even though they're not good to do. Maybe we'll do spring clip art set.
Okay.
See what we want. I do struggle with this, but what I do when I see something that I like this has a whole bunch of different things, and that's kind of the look I like. I favorite it. And then when I'm like, I'm ready to make a product, I go to my favorites and I find all of the different clip art that I'm working on something for a French product. I don't know if you can. Yeah.
That's a great tip. I never thought about that.
I put it in my favorites, and
so you put okay.
Yeah. And then if it's something that I like if I go here and I'm like, oh, I love all of their different illustrations, then I favorite or I follow the designer. And then you can go to my profile and go to personal product feed, and you can see stuff only from the people you follow. So this gives you a better idea of or it gives you like a better experience of, instead of seeing everything on Creative Fabrica, you're only seeing the stuff that you are more likely to buy or not buy, but download.
Right. Because if you're like us, you'll get lost, and then you'll find something else that you didn't mean to find, and then go work on that. It just,
they're so
when
cute.
I go to, yeah. Oh, look, see,
this is watermelon clip art. Maybe I'll make a watermelon thing. Oh, look at that. That's cute. Oh.
So I'm just telling you, here you have to put a timer. Okay. You have to put a timer because you will get lost with everything in here.
Oh, I already favorite this. I'm like, I could make some awesome clip art, or I already favorite it though.
She did. Veronica has a question.
Okay.
Curious, can you use the same colors in the Dr. Seuss without getting in trouble? Like, you can use the colors of Dr. Seuss, right?
Yes, you could. I think. But the problem with that is like, how would you get people to find your product? Because like you can't even name it Dr. Seuss. Like, you can use the colors, like these people. I don't know why this person who has all of these, I don't know why they would risk it. I don't know why you would risk this person, but like, because it's selling well. It has all these ratings. Oh man.
Well, she's probably getting past it because she's not putting Dr. Seuss, but she puts Read Across America in it. Oh, she does. Oh, I'm blind.
And Read Across America is also copyrighted.
Yeah.
So I would, but I guess I thought that this was a product for like I thought this was a different product.
Okay.
Like a March or something, but this is just Dr. Seuss things. I'd be too scared to do that personally.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Maybe
but hey. And then she has another question. Where do you keep the license for all the clip art you get, or do you need other if it's, or you don't need it if it's free?
If it's okay, so if you go to your, like, this is the one I just downloaded, they have their terms of use right here.
Yeah.
So you can read that, and then they have the logo. So to do that, you would just put it on brand new. I need to fix this because it's not anything I like normally, but you would just put this in here and
this would go on the PDF that you give to the customer. Yeah.
And I don't have it on this computer, so I can't show you that.
She can't show us. She got a new computer this week. She's very fancy. Yes.
Well, this
there
one
we go. This one has it.
Doesn't have any of my my fonts, and so
it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I just don't like it. But anyway, if you shove this in here, I usually make sure it's like a 1. There we go. I guess not for this one. This one it looks much bigger, but you can just right click and then hyperlink, and that's where you would add their, oh my gosh, hold on. Okay. New computer. New computer. Ah, new computer. All right, so that was creative clips. So you just come up here to their thing, their URL, and then you right click and hyperlink, and then paste that right there. And then if you had if you have flat pack, you would go up to your flat pack, which I don't have on this computer yet, and do not flatten it, so that these all people can click on them and go to where you want them to go. Look at this. This is my old. This is so old. How is this on this computer? I don't know, but I haven't been the life of an AV Duke wife in like since COVID started.
Yeah.
And that was like 7 years ago.
She was 7 years ago. Oh my gosh. Okay. So basically you do the same in Canva as well. You link the image, and you don't flatten it when you download the PDF. That's for another day, guys. That's for another day.
Okay, I was like, I can find it. We're gonna find
it.
Go.
I mean, you can go for it.
Hold on. Edu Creator. Here we go. Let's do this one. There we go. So then for this, you would grab this guy, drop it here. I was just telling Pam how this is the, oops. I grabbed the wrong one. Oh, this one's okay. We couldn't apply your design. You know, I don't know why we're being so rude today. There we go. Oh, it's right here. Okay. So you just drop this bad boy right here. You know what you could do also? You could just grab it and like put it on top of one.
Yeah.
And go replace it. And then you right click and link. And then you paste. And then you hit enter. And you just hit done. And then there you go. So people also ask how to flatten something like this on Canva. They have like a where am I? Download. Like where is it? If you go to PDF, you can do print or standard. It doesn't really matter.
Right.
I think. And then they have the flatten. You can do that. And then after you flatten it, well, I guess I could show you because we're here. Might as well. All right. So PDF, you can flatten it and then download. And then what I do is I go back home and I take the, it's not done yet. Why is this white? There we go. I was like, that doesn't look right. Okay, sorry. Now we can go. Why haven't you downloaded? What is going on with you? You just taking your sweet time? I was just telling Pam how my computer's like lightning fast, and now look at it. Look at this.
It's not that lightning fast. No, just kidding.
It's super slow. Okay, there we go. All right, so now you just take this PDF and you just drop it into Canva. And then we have this one opened up as well. And what I do is I just take these 2 pages, the pages that you want them to be able to click on, and you just copy. And you come over to your new one and you delete the pages you don't need. And I guess this one too. And we're going to pretend that there's a whole bunch of clip art here. And then you just paste. Oops, there we go. And now you have all these, which have, you know, your links supposedly. And these are not flattened and these are flattened.
Yeah.
So now you
That's a good tip. That's a very good tip.
So you still have, this, I would leave the word template on this one so you don't accidentally like try to edit this and be like, why won't it work? But there you go. So I would just say like this one's flattened and this one is the template. So there you go.
Beautiful.
Flatten it so that you can still have these that are like things that you can click on when they do it. Bada bing, bada boom. Right?
Woo woo.
Whoop, whoop. All right.
Okay.
All the questions, man. What are you even doing here? Are you even working? Oh my gosh. Hey, I'm just kidding. I was just kidding. That was a joke. It was a really bad joke. I'm sorry. You're wonderful.
Okay. Is it my turn? Is it my turn?
Yeah, it could be your turn. I'm just gonna look at watermelons. I'll talk to you later. Yeah.
Because I'm just gonna look at watermelons. Okay, fine. Don't pay attention to me. That's fine. It's fine. So I got this question just yesterday, and someone was wanting to put the same pattern in the letters, like from A to Z, and they didn't quite know how to do that, like in a quicker way instead of just going through there. So I'm going to show you something that's called copy style, and it might help in doing some educational printables because it's super easy. All right, I'm going to go to Canva. Hopefully when I come back, you guys are not all pink and upside down and sideways. So we're going to try this.
Aren't I always pink? I just
That was good. That was good. I like that. Okay. I don't want to be in Zoom right there. All right. Yeah, it's different. Now I can see what I am talking about.
Ooh.
Okay, so let's just go to this. Oh. And I do not have a fast computer, so that is why I don't have a new one like Beth. Okay, so I'm going to go down to elements, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some letter frames, okay? And that is all the way down into frames. I'm just going to click that, and I'm going to, there's so many different ones, but I'm going to go to letters for now. This is just showing a specific thing, but you can do this with all frames. Okay, so let's grab A, B, C, and D. All right, so let's pretend that we have a bunch of other stuff on here, and you have a cool little educational thing, but you wanted to have the letters in them, and you want to have the same pattern. So what you can do, you go grab your pattern that you want in here, and let me see if I have any cool, oh yeah, let me use this one. let me go to A. Okay, so I just put in a pattern that I had. It's with coloring pages. And so I could easily just, drag that image into every one. But this is a fun little thing to do. Let's see here. You go up here in the 3 dots. You go copy style. It's like this little paint thing. Okay. And it will copy the style of what you have. And you can do this. It doesn't have to be frames. It could do this with anything in your design.
Okay.
All right. And then we're going to go to B. There we go. And then copy style. Bang. Copy style. Bang. So that would be easier if you wanted to do it for, the same pattern for each letter. We were thinking we could have done it from bulk crate, but it was just like a bunch of stuff. Just more steps than that was. But let me show you, let's see here. We're going to do here projects. Let's see. Let's see if we can work with this one. Okay, so I'm going to bring in, and I'm just going to my projects, and I'm just bringing in some colors here. And let's say
background.
Yeah. Huh?
Look at that super fun background.
Well, you know how I did it? Gradient. I put all my
colors. I love it.
I know. I put all my brand colors in it and just combined it. Oh so you like this background, right? So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to go copy style.
Oh, snap.
The only bad thing I don't like about this is it only allows you to do it one time. Like you have to go up here, grab it, grab the copy style. There we go. So this might help you, when you're working on things that are duplicated or you want them duplicated. So that is a fun little style thing for you guys.
I wonder if I can do that.
Any questions on this, you guys? Probably. All right. Coming back.
Okay. Just checking out PowerPoint, seeing if that's possible in PowerPoint.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Oh.
Okay. If not,
oh man, this thing is so silly because like some of my things are very much still on my computer. This new computer, like the colors. Oh, I guess it's because of the product. It's not because of the, never mind. Okay. Never mind. I was like, how do you know colors I like computer, right, but you don't know all of my products? Like make it make sense, but it doesn't have anything saved. It's just this thing I opened had colors on it. Well, never mind then. I was gonna be angry, but anyway, let's see if that's a thing in Canva or not Canva. We're not in Canva. Yeah, no, okay, I'm gonna look at that later. Okay, so what was the next question?
Yes, what was your next question?
Oh, okay, so we talked about how to not clutter the page.
Oh yeah.
Because and that kind of goes hand in hand with like how to make it look professional and make you look like you know what you're doing. So let me share my screen some more. Let's see. Share screen. Is that sharing? Yeah. Oh, found some watermelon clip art that I'm like super stoked about. I added it to my favorites. I think that'll look really cool on some classroom decor.
I think so too. I like the colors.
Yeah, watermelon abstract art. So yeah, that's what I did. And then I looked to see if they have anything else. But anyways, let's close some of these. We don't need this and this. What am I here for? How did I? Okay.
You're gonna show. Okay, here we go.
We're there. All right. So this is a really old product of mine. But we can kind of talk about it with this. So okay. So something like this where you have like a sorting thing where you have like a big, small, medium, and small. Like it's easy to think that you can like instead of having this, which, why did I do it like that? Oh my gosh.
Because you've learned new tricks since then.
So this is so old. Like it's easy to be like, okay, I'm just going to duplicate these and make as many as I can on the page, and like so that there's lots for people to sort. So like I just put all this all over everything, and I make it so that they can totally they are gonna do so much sorting now, you know, because I have all this stuff, but it gives like a messy look. It doesn't look as nice. It's not as like professional looking. There we go.
So how do you fix that? How are you going to fix this, Beth?
Fix this is what, although this, I kind of like this actually, but so what I would do is I would I use I didn't in this one, but normally I use a table to make it so everything is the same size, and then you have white space, right? So you have white space around the outside so that if they're printing it, there's room so nothing gets cut off, because this might get cut off if it's like here. It might cut off a little bit of his hand. I also like to leave enough room so that like they can be easily cut.
Right.
It's not so close that it would make it hard for them to cut out. And I make sure, like, I like to think about it like I am not my ideal audience 90% of the time, because I would not buy this product because I would not buy this. So when it's like, I would not buy something that uses this much ink or, you know, uses this much paper, someone else is like, I want to be able to work on this skill with my child or with my students. And that's more important than saving paper or saving ink, because a lot of times when they work in a school, they get a certain amount of pages every month.
Yeah.
No matter how much ink they use. So I like to get out of my head about that. Like, I'm not my ideal audience. I just need to, you know, do what I like, you know? So I have this is a sorting thing that's like 3 different sizes for multiple different clip arts. Instead of having everything on one page, I put it over multiple pages so that they can easily, so that it just looks nicer and it's better. And then another thing that I like to make sure I always do is I come over here when I have these products that people like to use, might also like, I always come over to, I am so lost on a new computer. Here we go. Okay. Arrange, align, center, and arrange, align middles, or not center, middle, so that they all are aligned. Yep. And then arrange, align, and distribute vertically or horizontally so that they all like look nice together. And then I don't have this on this one because this is an old product, but I always put a frame around pages so that I know I will be able to, and then you send it back. I know I'll leave room around the outside for these.
Oh, okay. Oh, I like that. Okay, so you try not to go past that line. That's kind of, even though it looks, I like how the line, the box looks now.
Mhm.
Okay, I like that. I have
Yeah.
a question since you're in here. Remember
Yeah.
we had a question this week in your group of how to put a cut around a clip art?
Yes.
Is that a difficult thing to show?
Well, you could just put like a shape around.
Okay.
You could do that, which I know that's not what she wanted when she was asking me.
Okay. Because I was
and-
like, that could be done in Canva, yeah.
Right. And then make it have dots and black and have like a weight of like 3. And then there you go. You have this nice little color. But what I like to do is come up here and this one here, it's like a free. So what you would do is you would go around it.
Oh, okay.
And then what I do is I scroll way in and I right click and I edit the points so that you can like edit them to make it make sense.
Right.
And usually when I do this, I lower the transparency. So
you can see.
So I can see it. And then I can go like this.
Okay.
And then edit points. And this is always like a really long process for me. So I always try not to do that. If I can avoid it, just because it's challenging sometimes to do.
But it's doable. But it's also okay.
It's easy.
Okay.
It's just time consuming. It's really.
Yeah. So the question pretty much is she just wanted an outline of the clip art, not in a shape. And so in Canva, we could, the frames, you can put them in the shapes and you can do the outline. But you cannot do this in Canva. So PowerPoint wins for this one. Okay.
Okay, you get one.
Okay. As you can tell, we have a little rivalry between PowerPoint, Canva.
I think they place in my business. I just wish I could do something like this easily in other places,
Yeah.
I could do it easily like this. I mean, it is easy, but it's not
time consuming. Yeah, it is.
So there you go. Yeah.
There you go.
You would put the outline as 3 or whatever you can do late. It doesn't matter, whatever you want to do. And then do the dashes and then make no fill and then change the line to like black. And then I would probably make it less than that. And then that's not the dots that I chose, but okay, there you go.
Okay.
So you can do that. And then you could just, what I would do for something like this, is I would take it and I would duplicate it and just make it bigger. So hold shift and make it bigger.
There we go.
For other things. Hold shift and make it bigger. There we go. So you can do multiple easily. But yeah, I do use that in my business quite a bit. It's just so challenging. It's so time consuming, really.
Right.
And I'd rather do things that are much easier and quicker. I prefer quicker. I wish there was just a button that's like, hey, can you do this? But usually if you're like, oh, I want to add an outline, like the same Canva, it would just do this box.
Right.
And that's what people want.
Lynn has I don't know why I have this so big. You can also see if there's a stamp of your clip art. That's usually just the outline. It might be helpful depending on what you're trying to do.
Yeah. So like, where are we? So like, I know that, pretty graphic think is probably what you're referring to, because they have loads of those. So they have like the actual clip art like this, and then they also do like, they call it black line, where it's like the
Oh,
stamp is what they call it, a stamp as well. And then they have like a whole website with these, with all their clip art that you can buy for like, I think it's like $300 or something to buy all of the clip art that they've ever done with the stamps and the normal. But I find it very difficult to search on their site. I just find it difficult. It's similar to Daily Art Hub. I don't know if you guys know Daily Art Hub. Like, it's great and it's useful, but like it's so hard to find things. Like if you want to search like parents, which would give you like a feel, you know, they have some, but then there's probably other stuff that I would probably add to this that wouldn't be included here, like macaron. I would consider this, you know, Paris or French, you know, because you know, like I don't know how to describe it, but like it's harder for me to find things with this.
I didn't
And
even know about this site.
yeah, so they have, you can get their entire site for, get off me. Okay, there we go, for $20, including future releases. When I bought it, you had to spend an extra $30 or $20 to get for future things as well.
Is it this kind of the same things that are on Creative Fabrica and all that, or is it all new? Like not new, but different.
This is their own products. Like this is, they don't have like Creative Fabrica is like
right,
a whole bunch of different people.
Yep.
Just their stuff and everything on here. The reason I like it is because they have SVGs. So like I could take this and God, I don't like that it does that though. You could download this and then you could change the colors of, you know, the green be a different color, or like, you know, you could make it into black and white because it's an SVG.
Okay.
Because
it says here, see our liberal license. Okay.
4 ways to play. Free digital. Yeah. Yeah. See here, it even says $40 gets you everything and more. So I wonder when they change that. But I did get an email from someone that was like, just so you know, this is add extra stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a all around policy. You just have to add more stuff, do things to it instead of just trying to sell that one image. Yeah. As is. Yep.
I'll sell it as is.
Yep.
Be altered. And with Teachers Pay Teachers, a lot of times like just putting words over the clip art is good enough. Like something like that, well, that's their own thing, but like something like this, you just add something onto it. Like they had this lion and then they added a clover and then they put a letter on top of the clover and now it's a matching game, you know, something like that.
Right. Okay.
Little logo. I don't know who this is, but I follow them and it looks like they follow me. I'm not sure. I don't remember who sent this to me, but I love your logo, whoever you are. Yeah, they definitely follow me because this is my template. But I love it. It's so cute. Okay. All right.
How does it feel to see, like your, not students, but your members creating stuff that you have taught them?
Yeah, it's really fun. It's really fun. Like, I love when I like search for something on Teachers Pay Teachers and then I see something that I didn't make that, you know, is using my template and is like on the front page. Like that gives me a lot of joy.
Yes.
Lately with Marilyn,
oh my gosh. Yep.
But a lot of the things that she's she's been creating and creating and creating for months now, and I'm seeing her on the front page now, and it's like,
Woo-hoo.
her, like it always gives me a lot of joy when I see people,
Definitely.
making the boob tube bucks.
Definitely. Well, it's 8 o'clock. I think oh, well, okay. 8 o'clock here. Sorry, my bad.
11.
It's 11. I think we covered some questions. Do you guys have any questions that you want answered at this moment before we get out of here? If not, this will have a Q&A every end of every month. Next week we are going to be talking about trending for the month. We're going to go through what's trending on Teacher Paid Teacher, Etsy,
That's
stuff like that. I know. Look at her light up. That's our favorite one. And then we're going to try to get a special guest again for next month. Lynn's that was so nice of Lynn to come on and talk to us. So we're going to get some more people in. And then one time, I think we'll just do a product or something. Right?
You're making it a lot easier for us to plan.
I am. It took me a while, but we're there. Took me a while. That's 4 weeks. That works. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like themes. It makes my brain work so much better. So, okay. No, but thank you for all. Okay. Yeah. Well, we enjoy this time too. We enjoy. We would probably want to laugh a lot more, but we feel we have to show you guys some stuff too. So, yeah, there's that. We can't just sit here and laugh all the time.
We can't just laugh all day, guys. Oh my gosh.
We have things we have to teach you. All right.
All right. You should stop recording so I can show everybody my setup.
Well, I'm going to right now. I'm on the yes button.